So another question I get asked sometimes is, how do I create a portable Windows 10? Now this is not really ideal because Windows 10 is resource intensive, but you can, however, create a portable Windows 10 on a USB drive, as in you can install Windows 10 on a USB drive and take it with you and plug it into another machine and boot from USB and open up your own Windows 10. I covered in the last video how you download an ISO file of Windows 10. So if you want to check that video out, you can work out how to download this. Also, this piece of software here lets you install Windows 10 on a USB. Now obviously this is paid for software, so we're going to be limited on what we can do in this video because of we haven't bought the software. You can come down and see all different comparisons and versions and what you get in each version. But if we download and install the software, then we'll get jump into the video. Now that we've got our ISO of Windows 10 downloaded and the software installed, let's just launch it and run through the installation. First thing it's asking you to do is select your Windows image. So we select for that and we select on Windows. Now you're not going to be able to install Pro versions as this is a non-commercial. There's no license on this version, so we'll just stick to Windows 10 Home at the minute and we'll hit on Next. It's asking you to select your destination, so you want to select the USB that we're going to use. It's going to then, if there's anything on the USB pen, it's going to ask to format it, so make sure you don't need anything on the USB pen that you're using. Again, we're limited in what boot or scheme or format we're using, so we're going to just stick to the free default one and hit on yes. So now it's formatting the USB pen, so if we have anything on there that you want to keep, make sure you back it up beforehand. This will take a couple of minutes. Now that it's formatted, it's asking you to install additional drivers for the USB. Again, some of these versions aren't free, so we'll just hit on Legacy and we'll just hit on Next. Now what this is going to do is mount all the files to the USB pen and create it in a bootable format so we can actually run Windows 10. So we just let this run through and we'll come back to it in a minute. So now that this is at 100%, all we need to do is hit on Exit. And are you sure you want to quit? We're going to hit yes. Next thing you want to do now is take your USB pen to your computer that you want to boot it from. First thing first is you need to boot into the BIOS settings and change it to legacy only. If you're not sure how to get into the BIOS settings of your computer, just Google your manufacturer. It's normally F2 or escape when it's booting up. And then you want to change the boot sequence to legacy only and USB boot first. So after you change your boot sequence on your BIOS to legacy and boot from USB, you want to save the changes and hit exit. And now the computer is booting from the USB. Now this will be slow as it is Windows 10 and it's resource intensive even though we're on a USB pen. What it's going to do now is go through all the motions of trying to install Windows 10 and it's still going to write Windows 10 files back to the USB pen. So it's going to take some time, so we'll just power through this and see if we can get this sorted. So now you can see it's starting the services and getting stuff ready for me. The faster the USB pen is, the faster this will be. It's just going to take some time because you are running Windows 10 on a USB essentially, so it will be slow.
Hi there. I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help.
So now the USB is finally booted up, and it's going to take some time to run through everything. Um, so we'll just speed this part of the video up for you. Essentially what you're doing now is just installing Windows 10. However, it's on a USB pen, so it's going to be very slow. Now this is a 64 gig SanDisk USB pen that I'm using at the minute. Obviously, once we have this done the first time, we'll not need to do it the second time round, so it will be slightly faster the second time round when trying to get this done. So we've just had to create an account and set up in a PAN. I wasn't going to show that on screen, so we've created an account that I'm probably going to use again. Essentially, you just have to sign in with an online account. It doesn't give you the option to install or set up a local account, so it's very online. So we're almost there now in the finish of the installation. And as you can see now, Windows 10 is now installed, and it's running from a SanDisk 64 gig USB pen, and it's 1 to USB. So obviously if we restart this machine, it won't take as long the second time round to boot up, because we won't have to go through the setups and everything. This is the Windows just restarting up now again. And we're signed back in again. So that's how you install Windows 10 on a portable USB pen. So now essentially what you can do is take this USB pen with you and plug it into another machine. You're obviously going to be limited in what you can save and do on this, simply because it's on a USB pen. You can plug it into another machine though, as long as it has legacy mode, and run Windows 10 portable. Until next time, thanks.